we go. Section of the creek. Too much to do, then go swimming. Let's go and swimming. This is her favorite watering hole. Gets kind of deep in some areas and What are you whining about? Levi's up there whining. Go around. Come on, Shiloh. Levi. We're on top of a hill near Shy. There's the creek over there where we just came. We're still on top of a hill. Stormy's in there somewhere. And there's the hill which we came down. We're not quite to the bottom yet. There's Levi, Shiloh, and Stormy, but and it is hot. Well, we're at the new house and it's been raining and hailing. And really raining, as you can see from my flower bed, my poor little flower bed. It just let up a little bit. Battle of the hummingbirds. Oh, they left. There's been two that have been fighting, dive bombing each other. See if they come back. Lonnie's working on the floor of the kitchen. I'm probably gonna get run over by two hummingbirds. Did you see those hummingbirds fighting?
No.
There's two of them. They're dive bombing each other.
Get after each
Whoops. As I said. Of course, when you get a final close-up and it's not blurry and everything, you notice they don't even come. Oh, there, two of them just flew by. They're fighting.
What are you doing?
Trying to get the scaffold back over here.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, at least they're talking. I thought if I said nobody cuss, nobody'd say anything.
I would just run it off substation because you ain't gonna be a pounding on that end. You know you're gonna knock it off.
Okay. We can plan on one being there then with the substation.
Let's just, well, in fact, if we want, we can put a 2x substation on.
Now? We got the shit.
Yeah, right.
What?
That's the basement. Wow.
We can get these over with.
It's already pretty good. I don't want to.
Just have to chop these up, get chop them, and then line them up wild. Wrap a line and chop them all off. We're ready to go.
It looks like we're going to check that program tomorrow. We don't want to.
Right. There's a solid money. This one is good. Mine's easier to handle. Just 70 inches, half that I'm using. I'm just going to cut 2 notches out on these sides. All they're going to do there.
We'll try to keep it as steady as possible while we walk. Walk up here to the top of this hill. Maybe. Stormy's gonna beat us though. But we beat Levi. Whoops. It's a good view. See where Molly's mowed and where Molly hasn't. Some of these trees were torn down. We'd have a fantastic view. I don't know. Let's have a nice view of the rocks for a second. See the barn over there. Still can't see what they're doing. Got to dip. Oh, here's a working ant too. Shit. Let's just stay on top of this hill for a minute. Let's go to the other side. I'll turn it off though. Property. And we're a little bit north of where we were on top of the hill. There's the corner of the house. There's the corner of John's truck. We're really far north of the house now. And there's just a little... The house is over there. Lots of pinon trees. And if I walk through this little clearing right here, you can see the road. We're closer to the road. Right there where the fence is the road. We're closer to the road than we were before. I felt something wet and squishy. Must be. Somebody must have given me a kiss. And there's the bridge. We own under the bridge too, but I'll be doggoned if I'm going under there this time of year. I usually don't even go this far north, but there's storm. Stormy, come on. And this is all from the top of the hill. There's a hill that runs the length of about in the middle of the property, I'd say. And we'll see if we can go falling down the hill. Up as I step on cactus. Come on, Storm. From whence we just came down. And the creek is running. I'm not going over there. But we'll go walking down this way. Stormy's along with me. She protects me. Lots of sunflowers. You say Stormy protects me. I don't even see her. We'll take this horse path right here. And I'll leave it on. It'll be a little bouncy. But I don't know where Levi and Shadow went. Storm! Here she comes. Of course, she's so busy. Well, oh, and I hear Levi. I'm right here. If I don't want you. And there's their fishing hole. Well, swimming hole. And again, there's the hill from whence we just came. Over here, we walk that. Then we'll go this way. We'll go over. I don't know where my doggies are. There's one. Did you see how high these creek banks are? You see the water down there? Doesn't look like it's moving, but it is moving a little bit. These creek banks are really high, and it's been all the way up at the top. We had a post. Where's that hole? We had a post. Oh yeah, there's tore these posts right out of the ground. And it didn't come up this high, but the fence ran. There was a fence that ran across here. There were several different pastures in here, and it pulled on the fence and it pulled the post right out of the ground. I'm going to get rid of this date and time. There we go. I'm just going to turn this off. Well, I'll leave it on. I'll try to walk. Not very bumpy. You can still use some more rain for that creek in the mountains. It comes down from those mountains right over there. It rains over there. The rim rock and stuff when it rains up there. This is Bartlett Mesa up there. And when it rains a lot up there, it gets the creek moving. And everybody's happy. I don't know where Charlotte went. House up there. Here's where we just came. The hill we were on. There's the barns. Dogs are down there. Oh, here comes one. Dun, 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 dun. Little path right here. We'll go down here. Bump, bump, I know. There's still some stuff on the creek. I think aloud here. See if I can fall in here. Yeah, it's not really moving too fast right now. I'm balancing on two rocks. That's why it's not exciting. Let's just go back this way, okay? When Stormy first came here, we first brought her here in May, 3 months ago. She'd run up and down the creek. Up and down sections of the creek, right smack in the middle of it. She enjoys the creek more than any of them, but they all like it. We found some deer, didn't we? On this. I've got to reset my time and date. It's January 7th, about 5 o'clock. We move. It's calling them to feed them. So they're all running to go eat. Just got them trained to stand at attention. Everybody's relaxed. It's supposed to be about 69 degrees here today. And Shiloh, let me move over here. Shiloh has a job. Take this off. They're building a house over here. My neighbor Rosalie that lives there, she sold that place, her and her husband, and they're building a house over here. And Shiloh has a job now. Let me move over here. I know, I just freaked everybody out. Now I can't find him. Shiloh goes to work every day. And he doesn't come home until the last man leaves to come home. And the other two, they stay here and protect me. Got some of the siding done on the kitchen. And that's all for now, because really ain't nothing else going on at the moment. It's April 19th. About 7 o'clock, and our neighbor is building a house. There's Levi, Stormy, and Shiloh might be coming home now. Where is he? That's the Walton dog. And Shiloh's coming home now, I guess. But as you saw, he was over there laying in their yard. Him and the Walton dog are best buddies. Now, mind you, none of these dogs, neither one of these dogs, belong to the person who's building the house. Shiloh, of course, belongs here. The Walton dog lives, back, not that house there, but the one in back. They don't care. Shiloh's a traitor anyway. He's probably going home to the Waltons now. And Stormy's just watching, going, oh man. There's the Mazda RX-7. There's the Escort LX. There's Levi. I don't know what model he is. If you go over here, I'm gonna make you dizzy. I know. I got some flowers coming up. But over here, we got some daffodils. I'm in my socks, so I can't get down. And this is, like I said, this is April 19th, Friday, April 19th, 1996, about 7 o'clock at night. All the irises and lilies are over here. Run down there. And then all this other stuff, well, you can't really, not too much of that. That'll be all over here pretty soon. That's peppermint, and it just gets into everything. I can't really take you around and show you all the other flowers because I don't have my shoes on. I'll go this way. I forgot to check the bird feeder. There's some. This is all crabgrass that's dying here. They put some crabgrass killer on it, so that's why this lawn is staying so brown. The lilac bushes are blooming, but we're probably going to get a late freeze and lose them. Not many people have many lilacs each year because of late snows. What's I going to show you? Oh, there's nobody at the bird thing. That's where Rosalie lives now, and that's where she's moving to. The Walton dog's playing with Shiloh. The Walton dog loves to play. He likes to play all the time, but Stormy doesn't let her over here. She came over one time. Stormy let her come over and play in the creek, but usually they don't like her over here. Well, I know what I could show you. I don't know if I did it in another video or not. Show some of the upstairs that worked on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and it's screaming for light as I bang my head. We'll turn on the light right there. These logs, it's really dark in here. It's gonna be really blurry and barely see. That's what log I banged my head on the way up. This side's gonna be kind of dark. There's the cat. I'll take a meander out this window if it's not too... You got kind of a view out there of Wagon Mound, or the vicinity of Wagon Mound anyway. Excuse me a minute. Trying to do two things at once doesn't always work. Next step up here is new carpet. I can't get close enough to this side to see the view too well. So I'm just gonna turn this light out. That's all for now. This is Friday, May the 3rd. It's 5:02. And I was going to show you our new puppy, but I don't know where he went. There's our old puppy. Where's Casey? Casey, come here. There he is. There's Casey. They can't see you that close. Oh, what a good boy. Oh. Casey loves to play. We'll just wander around over here. The automatic on. There we go. Well, goodness gracious. Casey is about 4 months old. And he's lived here 10 days. He came April 24th, Wednesday. And we'll go walking down here. Got all this lighting on our kitchen. Casey loves, I pull a dead mouse out of the trap and Casey goes dragging it around. There's a bird. Oh, Casey. Now you're all wet. Come on down to the creek and wash off. And more in a moment. And Casey loves the water, just like Storm. And there they go. The minute you turn on the camcorder. We're down here at the old swimming hole. Levi's up there. Levi's rested. he goes in this part, he actually has to swim on this hole here. But he doesn't always go in this part because he does have to work. Stormy doesn't have to swim, but Casey does. We'll see if he jumps in. Stormy's a little fish. Not going too far today. It is hard to keep up with the puppy. Let's go over here, guys. Casey! Casey! We're on TV! You'll see this later and you'll bark at yourself. Oh, Levi did us the honor of coming down to pee. The trees are just starting to turn green. We go up here to the little dam here and crash, boom, bang. I don't go much farther down on the creek in the foresty part right here during bear season. Daisy and Pansy barking at you guys? Even Levi's going swimming. Oh, got in trouble. I'm the only one during a drought that has mud in the house. I trip over little trees. There's the Colangelo Falls. There's some more Colangelo Falls up ahead. Ah. Okay, we have to duck. So hold on. Ouch. Didn't duck far enough, I guess. Duck again. There's a couple places here. Okay. He wants to play. And Storm is busy. And give me a ride, Storm. He ain't been swimming that much today. Usually he's all over the water. As I trip over a rock, I'm tripping over everything. Ah! Here we get kind of... Usually he chases the water spiders in the creek and see if you can see a water spider. Let's get down. See the water spiders? Is that a water spider? Yeah, I guess so. And usually he's chasing them all the time. It's just hard work being a baby. That's why he's either racing or plumb tuckered out all the time. We're gonna cross. I don't know where my dogs went. Right here. There's my puppy. They're over there teasing Daisy and Pansy, saying, nah, nah, I'm on your property. There's another Colangelo Falls. It's not doing too good at the moment. Uh-oh, now we're gonna chase birds. And these magpies out here, sometimes they'll imitate. Sounds just like a cat. It's funny. There's Levi up there. And the hummingbirds are coming back. Duck. Uh-oh. Puppy got in trouble again. You got in trouble, Casey. Picking on Levi. Levi's going, what? I don't know where Stormy went to check her gopher holes on the Simmons property over there. She's got some gopher holes, and she's been hoping. There she is. Uh-oh. We really did something we weren't supposed to. You think, Levi? Ah, what's Levi think? Levi doesn't know. I'll go up the bank. Up, up, up. And now the Horner dogs are barking at him. Levi's resting. Casey's chasing bugs. He's challenging Storm to a play. And now one runs and the other chases. Now they're playing hide and seek. Or Casey is anyway. I don't think Stormy knows. She's playing. Matter, nobody chasing you? And so it goes. And it doesn't take much to get Casey running. Ah! It's a matter of if they run in Levi. And now they're under here. Hey, I can't walk. Don't chase me now. Don't chase me now. Stormy thought she was a puppy until Casey came to live here. Ah. And so it goes. On and on and on and on and on. Till they find a common interest together and start doing something like digging, swimming, playing with the toys. No, it didn't. Stormy's teaching Casey all his bad habits, all her bad habits to Casey. Ah! Well, here we are in July. The sun's just trying to peek over the west side of the house here. Stormy's sleeping. Levi's out here somewhere. Casey's in the house sleeping. Just take a little. I don't have my shoes on, so we'll take a little gander. We got a good rain today. Right here. Hi, Storm. We'll go this way. As far as stocking feet, we'll let you go when it's muddy out. You just put on shoes. Let's go back this way. There's Levi. Hi, Levi. Nice. Hi, Levi. Hi, big boy. Hi, Storm. Let's see who's at our bird feeder. Nobody interesting. Sneak around the side. Whoops, crash. Sorry, plant. It's a really popular feeder. They all hide in the tree right there. They go through about one of those a day. They got another feeder over here. There's some really pretty birds that'll show up. But of course not while the camera's on. And in case you're wondering, I'm not leaning. Where'd it go? The pole's a little crooked. It really shows up. The pole's like this. And you put some shoes on and we'll go walking around the house a little bit.